has changed.
Hey, what's up guys, Lago here. Welcome to the Backlogs, where we look at figures that I haven't opened in a while or older figures. Today we're going to be looking at the Metal Gear Solid 4 Old Snake from Medicom. Once you take it out of the box, this is what it looks like. We got Snake, Old Snake. There's not a lot of figures of Old Snake out there right now. They haven't made many, so I've always wanted this. And here's a close-up of the Snake figure. And I was looking online for some reviews, and there's not many of them, so I said, why not? Let me put something out there. Here we have the M4 custom gun, really great detail. Nothing moves around or anything, so it's just a static weapon here. And it looks really good, nice detail, a couple paint apps here and there, some gloss, some flats, some tan colors. And then here we have a SOCOM with a laser, I believe. And this is an olive green color. And it looks really nice. I think the detail is great. And remember, this is an older figure. So you have to take that into account when looking at the details and all the other parts of this figure. Now we're going to look at this knife, and this is extremely thin. The detail's there. It has a kind of like a cross-hatching effect there, but look at this. Super thin, super rubbery and soft. I don't know if I'm going to use that. Most likely just putting that in the back. There's a little spot for it. And once we take the figure out, what I like about this is that they put a case in the back, because it is this seamless body, rubberized body. So that can stick to a lot of things and cause a lot of issues. And again, this is older, so you don't want that to happen. But here we have it, Old Snake, and this is the 1/6 Old Snake from Medicom. Been looking for this for a long time, been trying to eye it everywhere on eBay, and I finally got one at a good deal. And I'm really happy with it so far. But yeah, you see all this detail. And there's not a lot of Old Snake figures out there. There's like a smaller one from Medicom, but not too many. Here we have the articulation going side to side. Not bad there. Going up, not much going on there. And then we're going to see how it goes down. It goes down quite a bit. So you're going to get that range there with the head. And then we're going to be looking at these arms. They go out about that much. Again, I don't want to push this too much because this is an older figure and it's the rubberized body. I don't want it to break or anything. But yeah, here we go. We got a single joint. No, it's a double joint, but that rubber is really pushing on it. So you're getting that almost a single joint. No wrist articulation. It's just a rubberized piece, rubberized finger. And then these fingers are a little bit harder. But there's not much going on there. And if there is, I don't want to push it too much. Again, it's older. I don't want to mess this up. I've been looking at this for a while, or looking to buy this for a long time, so I don't want to mess it up. Next up, we have the ab articulation. Not much going forward, a little bit more going back. So not much movement here, but I kind of figured that. I didn't think it was going to go crazy, amazing Yamaguchi or anything like that. I knew it wasn't going to move too much based on the images that I've seen. But here we have the knee, and it has a double joint, and that does have a swivel as well. Nothing much down there. The legs don't go out too much, and I don't want to push them too much because of the age of the figure. But you can see it's all soft, and you got the cakes back here, nice and soft. And really cool detail, especially for the age of this figure. You get some really cool stuff, and I'm glad I got this. Here's some interesting details, that the hair kind of has a pearl effect, so you're going to get a little bit of a shine, a pearly look on the hair. I don't know if that happens with the olive version, but you also have the bottom of the feet there, the treads, which have Medicom and some information. We do have Velcro here on this harness area, and this zipper does work. Speaking of the olive version, there are two versions, I believe, of this figure. The only two that I've seen. And you can see the 360 here. One is this dark bluish color with the black harness, and then you have the olive green version with the tan harness. So if you really want a super accurate version of Old Snake, you'd have to get two, because he does wear the tan harness with this bluish black suit. But again, this is crazy detail for an older figure, and it's one of those sculpts that you can't reuse because it's so unique. and not a lot of product was made of this character. So looking at this from bottom to top, you can see all the unique detail in the sculpt. We have that smooth area, then we have that more rough area and that light blue. So you get all these nice different textures in the figure. Then we have the cloth goods of the harness, and we also have the head sculpt, which is not that bad either. So here's just some shots of Old Snake with his weapons standing and looking really awesome. Now the weapons that I got here from other figures, I didn't really use many other than the M4 from the actual Old Snake. I got them from other third-party Snake figures. Here we have him on the wall. I really love how this wall looks with this Snake. And this wall is from the Black Sun Kamen Rider figure. And I think you could also get something like this from the Wolverine. And here we have them with other snakes. We have the Phantom Pain, Venom Snake. We also have Solid Snake, young version in the back, and that's a really old figure that came out when the game came out. And then we have Old Snake, so you have them all together. Just need Big Boss. I don't have Big Boss because I have Venom Snake there. I kind of count him as Big Boss, but then if you've watched or played the games, you really know that he's not really Big Boss. But here we have all of my Metal Gear figures. And again, just some more shots of this Old Snake. Let me tell you, I've been looking for this for the longest time. Old Snake is my favorite Snake, and I love Metal Gear Solid 4. So it's really difficult to find things, and I'm glad that I finally got this. Am I going to get the olive version? Maybe, but I do want to get the Raiden. There is a Raiden that's really expensive right now, but I do want to get the Raiden, and hopefully sometime I'll be able to get it. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was nice and helpful for you, because there's not many videos out of this figure, and they're all older. Thanks for visiting Lagoland. Until next time, peace.
Lagoland.